I just heard a lot of like screaming and panic, and like
Yeah.
the general vibe was just like something. Like,
Yeah, it
something
was
bad
there. I
happened.
mean, there was some like crying and stuff like that, but it wasn't as much. It was more like get the hold of this just happened.
Exactly. I just shocked that it's happening.
Yeah, because it was hard to like interpret exactly what happened because it's all so sudden.
It's just so surreal. Like it's on you,
Yeah.
and you're tipped over.
We were on a trip to Philmont, New Mexico. Our train was actually already late, so we
was
were.
like-
It was like a few hours.
Yeah, it was
later.
12 o'clock. We were all really tired.
Yep.
We make our first impact with the truck,
Yeah, and then
and there's the white smoke, and everyone's like, "Wait a minute, this isn't right." And then I heard some murmurs or whatever, and then we tip over.
yeah, it's weird how like there's the big crash and then like it takes a minute and then
Yeah.
suddenly we tip over.
There's like 5-10 seconds where there's just nothing happening.
Yeah,
There's
I
white
didn't-
smoke, it's slowing down.
And our
but then
lights
we
were
tip over.
flickering too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and the train tracks were just ripped up too. I mean, like the tracks were like this, and then it was like curved. There was nails up and everywhere. It was just stuff all over the place.
Your mind goes to the worst place, and especially when you can't get a hold of your child.
I was fairly confident that these boys were all pretty self-sufficient. It's a train accident, there's people all over, it's chaos. But like I'm sure that these guys are helping out, and they really were.
I just remember like just going around and like making sure everyone was like calm, and they needed anything like water, shade, just something to cool down. Making sure that they needed to lay down, they would, or get a backboard.
When we were communicating with each other, asking, let's open this window, or should we open this window, or should we carry this person or carry this person?
Trusting each other.
Mhm.
That's what I think was the main, just trusting because we
Yeah.
knew each other.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
When you see one person work, it kind of triggers you into, yeah, I'm gonna do this too because they're doing it. So it's like a lead by example type of thing. Boy Scouts were one of the first and last people out of the train.
The scouting program is very solid, and it, the basic first aid that they, learned, obviously they applied it. I think one thing too is that they knew what they couldn't do. They could identify, injuries or potential injuries and knew enough not to move somebody. And so I think that is just as valuable in that type of a situation.
Being together in our Boy Scout troop for so long definitely helped, and all of our bonding outside of Scouts. I know us three have played sports together almost our whole life, and like we hang out too, so like it just like helps a lot, like getting to know each other. I'm lucky that I survived. Like I'm lucky I didn't even get any injuries really, bad ones at least. And that just like living life like to the fullest and like how I want it to, because you only get one.
Somebody was commenting on the Boy Scouts and what they had done in Missouri, and I think his comment was like, if you had any questions about whether or not this generation was going to be okay, I think they're going to be just fine. And I'm sorry, you do have a lot more confidence in your kids. You see them at home sometimes at their worst, and you're yelling about homework and they're goofing around, and then sometimes you watch them like this and you think like maybe they are going to be okay.